Hey family, this is another episode of the Blemish Beauty Podcast, and I am your host, Shara Renee. If this is your first time listening in, I want to thank you for tuning in, and I pray that you hear something worth holding on to. For those of you who are joining me again, welcome back. The goal of this podcast is to erase the norm and embrace the truth. We all hide behind some kind of mask. So in this space, I want you to feel free to own your scars and see the beauty within. I am a Christian influencer, a mom, an entrepreneur, a content creator, and Jesus Christ is my source in all things. And I believe that with Him, anything is possible. So with that being said, let's jump into today's episode. Karen Clark Sheard has a song called Jesus is a Love Song. This song has been in my spirit all week. And y'all know I love 90s R&B. And there is nothing like a good love song. So the comparison between Jesus and a love song, it just hit my spirit in a whole different way. I'm still navigating through and strengthening my relationship with God. And every day I've realized we get the opportunity to start over and correct the mistakes from the day before. If you didn't pray yesterday and you were graced enough to see today, you have the opportunity to correct that and add prayer to the routine. When accepting Jesus in your life and becoming a Christian and enduring this Christian journey, the goal is not to become perfect, but strive each day to be the best version of yourself, and then teach others how to do the same. So imagine listening to your favorite love song. What is the name of that song? If you ask me what my favorite love song is, I would tell you that my two favorite love songs is So Amazing by Luther Vandross and Can You Stand the Rain by New Edition. These two love songs make me smile on the inside, and the vibes that it gives me, it just brings me peace. So in comparison, if Jesus is a love song and a love song brings me peace, then that means Jesus does too. A love song for me gives me hope and a great expectation. So that means in comparison, Jesus does too. A love song calms my spirit, and it's the perfect way and the perfect cure to a bad day. So in comparison, that means that Jesus can also do this too. However, the difference between a love song and Jesus is the love song provides a temporary peace, but Jesus provides a peace that lasts for a lifetime. The difference is that eventually you may get sick of hearing that same love song over and over and over again, but Jesus provides a sweetness that never gets old. Psalms 34:8 reads, "Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in him." To take refuge in something means a condition or being safe or sheltered from pursuit, danger, or trouble. So is safety where the Lord is. You can listen to a love song, but it will never provide you the safety like the Lord will. And for that, you should be excited to listen to whatever it is that the Lord has to say. So you may ask, what is it that He has to say? Proverbs 16:18-20 reads, "Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. It is better to be humble in spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud." He who pays attention to the word will find good, and blessed is he who trusts in the Lord. So we ourselves have to become a love song. We ourselves must remain humble and treat others with kindness. We should position our spirits like the poor and be grateful for everything and trust the Lord with confidence. And living in this manner pleases God. One of my favorite worship songs to sing as a child was I Love You, Lord. I went to a Catholic school, and I actually went to Catholic school all my life, but elementary school is what I'm actually referring to. So in elementary school, every first Friday of the month, we had to attend Mass. And one of the songs that we sung during Mass was I Love You, Lord. And they kept singing the song over and over and over again. And the lyrics to this song is as follows. I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship you, all my soul rejoice. Take joy, my King, in what you hear. Let it be a sweet sound in your ear. So the more I said it, the more I felt it. And as I grew older, I started to meditate on the words and immediately felt tears stream down my face. Remember I told you how a good love song makes me feel? Imagine God feeling that way about you. So my beauty mark for you this week is, how do you sound in God's ear? Is it a sweet sound or is it piercing? Do you sound like a sweet love song or nails on a chalkboard? Make it a priority to live a life that others can be inspired by. Live a life that inspires people to want to know God because of how you interact with them. Give God exactly what He gives you. Be that sweet sound. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Blemish Beauty Podcast, and I need you to remember, you are graced and gifted for a time such as this. You are not here by accident. You have purpose in this world, and you have been created to do great and amazing things. Make sure you connect with me on Instagram and on Facebook at the Blemished Beauty Podcast, and follow me on TikTok at Cheryl Renee 510. Until next time, spread love, show grace, and shine bright.